what great fun I'm having in putting together this office slash studio slash podcast room. This bit right here came from Howie Crandall, uh, east of Denver, and mounted it on a little plate right here, and welded a little section on it, and cleaned it up, painted it, put the glass on it, and this table is going to have a very important purpose as time goes on. And then you guys already know this already, right? Behave. What happens today is on Facebook tomorrow. Oh, baby. Okay, and then we got just some fun stuff. This old fiberglass pump and motor and red jacket boxes that we're kind of seeing less and less these days. Got some more extra hats here. Raised on well water in Jesus. How about that, huh? And then I've got a list of hats here. I've got them organized. Bought a little holder for them, and we'll talk about this more as time goes on. And then this is one of the coolest things from Carly, my bonus daughter. And we had a fire east of our house, a couple miles away. She went and repaired the wellhead, and this is what she found. And she ended up cutting it off, and this wire was all melted inside there. And she gave this to me for Christmas. Of course, I thought that was like the most awesome Christmas present ever. And then this weight, I'm sure any of you guys with a Schmiel would remember where this comes from, and that's Schmiel lifting weight for being able to extend the mast, and that came from Glenn Slater, because I picked up her hoist years ago, way in New York or wherever Glenn is, and brought it to her. So she gave that to me for Christmas. I stole this bit from my son. It's a good bit. He'll be stealing it back here at some point. And so just fun stuff. And, never forget that I can do all things through Christ, which strengthens me. And then went ahead and bought this G9 screen. And, oh, this just changes my world. Man, I can get the whole timeline, little line, I don't even know what you call these things yet, but for editing, video editing on here, speeds things up. Got the screens, vertically and horizontally, and then little teleprompter here that I haven't really been using recently because I've been using these screens. And then got this thing right here that helps with the whole editing thing. And so this is just a piece of plywood desk, and we had some extra wood, what do you call that stuff that goes on the flooring, and so I kind of glued it on there and made a custom desk, and I was able to set the screen a little bit lower to be able to work. And so just bought these lights used in Durango, and I'm figuring out how to use them. They have different settings, and mostly they're like really seriously bright. And then this is the Murphy bed. So this is the bed that we can roll this toolbox out of the way, and this bed will lay down, and Brian Willie just figured out that the bed works great. He stayed here last week, so that all worked. And of course, now we have to move this heavy bit out of the way, and then there's going to be a little surprise with this thing at some point of what's going to take place. So anyway, I got my hat, and Carla has her hat, and the boss, and of course, and then we have this little remembrance here of kicking the can down the road, which is what the Division of Water Resources is doing with steel that basically rusts out in the wells, and got some great books of business books and Bible books and what have you. A couple of old boots and monitoring well, and yeah, I'm just having fun. So anyway, got this Ford tailgate from somebody in Pagosa. That was really nice, and got this sign from a place in Pagosa about this time last year. And Carly gave me this little flag here, which I think is just so cool. So just fun stuff, and I haven't had. This is just going to be very effective. And then, of course, I have my little this picture here, and this picture is of a gallery well steel that lasted for 10 years, and that's what the shiny galvanized gallery well corrugated steel looks like after 10 years in this ground here. Chris Deal gave me this, and it's Colossians 3:23. Whatever you do, work at it with all your heart as for working for the Lord, not for human masters. And I've got a couple more of his signs that'll be going up here. So anyway, great fun. And Chris Deal also gave me this, Justice Water Systems, world's babiest mud driller. I wonder why he gave me that, huh?
Chris must have seen this picture. Man, and that was a while back. I still had hair.